jumping into it immediately. So Much for Stardust is the 8th studio album by Chicago-based band Fall Out Boy. If you can't tell, I'm really excited that I finally get to share this record because I absolutely love it with all my heart. So in this video, I'll be taking you through every song on the record, and then after that, I'm going to rank each one off of my personal favorites from worst to best. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with Love from the Other Side. Oh man, this was a great track to come back with. And honestly, I feel like it's probably one of their best tracks ever, like, in the recent years. It's got a little bit of Folie à Deux and Mania, two of their previous albums, with a larger influence on Folie à Deux, which gives this track an almost, like, it gives it a perfect score of 8.5 out of 13. Heartbreak feels so good. This one also had a big influence of Folie and Mania, with a larger influence on Mania this time around. Still, that doesn't mean I don't like this track. It's one of my favorites from the album. I like it a lot more than Love, but I don't know. They're both great tracks to me. 9 out of 13. Hold Me Like a Grudge. This one was honestly, like, I don't know. This one was perfect, like, in terms of video-wise, because it completes a trilogy. Dance Dance, This Ain't a Scene, It's an Arms Race, and obviously, you know, Hold Me Like a Grudge. Great track. I absolutely still love it to this day. 10 out of 13. Fake Out. Oh, this is a great track. This might be the best track off the album, even. I get everyone has their favorites, like, oh, I really like So Good Right Now, or, oh, I really like The Pink Seashell. Actually, wait, that last one's a lie. Nobody likes The Pink Seashell. 13 out of 13, no discussions at all. Moving on. Heaven, Iowa. This one was so close to being a perfect track, it really was, because on my original Google Doc that I had all the rankings for, I rated it a 12 out of 13. That doesn't mean, like, obviously I still like this track. I originally rated it like a number 2, like the number 2 spot, so it got second place on the Google Doc rankings. So Good Right Now. I kind of realized, like, listening to this song, this is their most dark, like, album yet, lyric-wise. But it could be due to the fact that this album, in my opinion, lyric-wise, borrows from two of their previous albums, Save Rock and Roll and American Beauty, American Psycho. But honestly, those are two of my favorite records by them because they contain two of my favorite songs by them. Alone Together and Uma Thurman. Perfect track, like, almost perfect. 12.5 out of 13. The Pink Seashell. It's literally just a clip from Reality Bites, like a movie featuring Ethan Hawke with soulful guitars. In fact, I didn't even bother to do the correct ranking. I don't like it that much. 5 out of 10. Moving on. I Am My Own Muse. This one honestly got me really good. Like, this caught me off guard. In fact, it's the drummer for the band, Andy's favorite song on the album, which I can see why Andy likes it. It's got those big open drums. I like it. 13 out of 13. Flu Game. This one kind of gives me, like, 1930s swing vibes mixed with the classic Fall Out Boy sound we all know. 9 out of 13. Perfect. Well, almost perfect. You know what I mean. Baby Annihilation. Pete Spoken Poetry. It's, Chef's Kiss. I absolutely love it. 13. Dang it. 13 out of 13. I didn't realize there was another slide there. My bad. The Kintsugi Kid. 10 Years. This one, I'm sorry, but I didn't really like this one. I'm sorry to all my Kintsugi Kid fans out there, but this one wasn't really my favorite one of my favorites off the album. But because it felt too much like Heartbreak Feels So Good. That was my main problem with it. But still, I give it a decent 8.5 out of 13. What a Time to Be Alive. Ready for this? Boom! Surprised to see me again, aren't ya? Check this out. I even brought back the Arrow 1 design. Mainly because I feel like this song off the album channels how a lot of content creators and just everyone in general was feeling during the pandemic, which it perfectly captures how I was feeling. 13 out of 13 seashells. I absolutely love it. Alright, I'm sorry for trying to make my voice sound younger. That's the whole reason why I brought back Arrow 1. So Much for Stardust. 13 out of 13. See how I give it the ranking almost immediately? That just shows it's a great track. Overall and rankings. With a runtime of 454 minutes and 20 seconds, So Much for Stardust got an overall ranking of 128.3 out of 169. I'll give last place to The Pink Seashell, and first place to Fake Out, I Am My Own Muse, Baby Annihilation, What a Time to Be Alive, and the title track. And that's about it. So Much for Stardust is the 8th studio album by Fall Out Boy, released on March 24th, 2023. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next thing we do. Peace! We Didn't Start the Fire. Bonus track. I don't know. This feels like a classic reintroduction to the original song of the actual We Didn't Start the Fire from Billy Joel, but in more of an updated version, with events from the last, I believe, what Fall Out Boy said, past 28 years or so. I couldn't be fully sure, but that's what I believe they said. I believe that it was said to be the past 28 years or so. I don't know. You'll probably see it on screen in like 5 seconds how many years it's been. I don't know. 7 out of 10. And with that, as of October 2023, with a runtime of now 47 minutes and 56 seconds, Fall Out Boy's So Much for Stardust gets a total of 153.3 out of 196. Okay, now we can do the outro. Ink Demon Video. Ink Demon Video. It's a song about the Ink Demon Video. The DJ is crying for help.